Transplantation is also known as graft. It is the transfer of living cells, tissues, and organs from one part of the body to another part of the body or from one individual to another individual. So basically, it is a process of taking cell, tissues, or organs from one part of our body and placing it to another part of our body, or taking the cell, tissues, or organs from one individual and placing them into another individual. So in that case, two individuals are used. The one is donor and the other one is recipient. The donor is the person who provide us the graft. Graft means the cell, tissue or organ, and the recipient means the person who received the graft. It could be cell, organ or a tissue. Now we are gonna talking about the types of transplantation. There are usually four types of transplantation: autograft, isograft, allograft, and the xenograft. The first type is autograft. It is a tissue or organ taken from one side and engrafted to another side in the same individual. So basically, in the autograft, the donor and the recipient both are the same person. The graft, that could be cell, organ, or tissue, can be taken from the same individual and placing it to the same individual as well. The example includes skin grafting in burns and destructive injuries. The second type is isograft. Isograft is a graft taken from an individual and placed on another individual of the same genetic constituents. It means that the donor is a person whose genetic makeup is identical to the recipient. Example includes the graft made between identical twins. The next type is allograft. Allograft is also known as the homograft. It is a graft transferred between two genetically non-identical members of the same species. It is the most common type of grafting in which the donor is one person and the recipient is another person that are not genetically identical. They are not identical twins. They are simply a donor that gives the graft or the transplant, and there is a recipient that received that graft. Example includes the kidney transplantation from one person to another. The fourth and the last type is called xenograft. These are grafts between members of different species and are called xenograft. So basically the transplantation occur between the members of the different species in which the donor is belong from the one species and the recipient belongs to another species. For example, monkey to human. Transplantation occurred from monkey to human.